show you the power of crypto lending. Let me walk you through a hypothetical scenario. Let's say someone bought back in 2024 for about $5 million when XRP was at 50 cents. Now, fast forward to today, at the time of making this video, that position is worth north of $30 million as XRP sits just above $3. So if they need $15 million for a major commercial real estate acquisition, if they were to sell XRP to get that cash, they might face significant capital gains taxes on the $25 million gain. And depending on what state that they live in, whether they live in like Florida, Texas, or let's say California, their taxes are going to vary. That's why consulting a tax professional is critical for your specific situation. But instead of selling their XRP, they could potentially take out a crypto loan against it and deposit their XRP as collateral and borrow $15 million with some interest. Now, their annual interest cost could potentially be less than the capital gains they would have to pay if they had sold the $15 million. And just understand this example is illustrative purposes only, obviously not tax advice here, but let's talk about the raw numbers here. Crypto loans use something called loan to value, or LTV. This is the percentage of your XRP's value that you can borrow against. And with XRP, most platforms offer anywhere between 15 to 75% LTV. So if you've got, let's say, $100 million in XRP, I know that might seem like a big number, but that's actually very small compared to some of the clients that we work with that have billions of dollars in XRP. So 100 million, very, very small number compared to how much money is realistically out there. Well, depending on the platform that you choose, if you get up to 75%, well, that's 75 million LTV. And depending on your risk tolerance and company that you go through, which I'll give you options by the end of this video if you hang tight and you keep watching, that also offer non-recourse loans. Well, lower LTV means a safer loan with more breathing room, and higher LTV gives you more cash up front but carries more liquidation risk. So here's what most people get wrong. They think that a higher LTV is always better because you get more cash, but let me show you why conservative LTV is the actual power move here. Let's say you have $50 million in XRP. You could take a 50% LTV loan and borrow $25 million. But if XRP drops 30%, your collateral is now worth $35 million. Your LTV just jumped from 50% to 71%. And most platforms will liquidate you somewhere between 75 to 85% LTV. So you're dangerously close to losing your entire position. Now, let's say you took a conservative 25% LTV loan instead. You borrow $12.5 million against the same $50 million position in XRP. So if XRP drops 30%, your collateral is worth $35 million, but your LTV only increases to roughly 36%. So you're still in the safe zone with plenty of breathing room. So smart money uses conservative LTV. That way they can sleep well at night. Now,